Being in a track chair, it feels empowering. The rush of the wind, the power of the wheel, you just feel like you can do anything. My name is Carolanne, and I'm 25 years old, and I'm currently living in Oakland, California.
Carolanne was 18 months and still not walking. The pediatrician did some more delving into it, told us she's got cerebral palsy. She could not walk or run after things like other kids.
With my condition, like every extra pound, every weak muscle is more pain, is more difficulty.
So these are her little orthotics.
Both sets have dinosaur Velcro. Growing up, I wasn't self-aware of the disability. The only point that it became really obvious to me was when I was in PE.
And the PE teacher was very strict and had certain times that the kids had to run the mile in. You have to do it in 10 minutes or less. She trained really hard. She got it within like 10 minutes, 20-something seconds. And because of that, she couldn't get an A in that class.
That's when I started just to have a concept that I was different.
We unfortunately did not know much about adaptive sports. All her life she's watched. Her brother is a great lacrosse player. Her mother was a Taekwondo champion.
I lived a little bit vicariously through that, for sure. I didn't get those experiences of adaptive sports growing up.
She got to college. She actually discovered there was a whole world of adaptive sports. And we were just amazed at her happiness level going way up.
She discovered wheelchair basketball with Trooper Johnson.
So lucky that I actually got to meet him while visiting in the Bay Area. And here's Trooper Johnson just sinking threes and making absolutely dominant plays. That was the moment in me where something clicked and I was like, I need to be a part of this.
She actually found another niche, which was wheelchair racing.
This is a stationary roller that me and my dad built. They do have pre-made ones, but I think they're about $1,000, and that was just not a price point within reach at the time.
The chair is so large, she's got bruises and thumps, and everybody keeps telling her, look, you're rattling around in this thing, it's just wrong.
I actually have towels and foam to wedge me in as well as possible.
The rental chair was good enough for a beginner, but she now got to the level where she needed a better one. She couldn't figure out how she would find funds to pay for a real racing wheelchair.
Challenged athletes came along and said, hey, we're willing to help.
So this is how you turn it, right? So you got to really plan ahead.
When I got the grant for the race chair, I have to say that I cried on and off for 2 days. It was just so emotionally overwhelming in the best way.
I've never seen her so happy because she felt like, wow, instead of just training in my living room, I can now actually reach for something more competitive with a good quality wheelchair.
What are the Olympics you want to do?
Preferably Paris. So that is my countdown to Paris 2024. That is my ultimate dream.
All those arms down. Good work.
She has that same competitive fire that the rest of us have, and I think this is her opportunity, and I think she wants to take it as far as she can go.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
CAF gave me this implied permission that it was okay to be me, that I was accepted in this community, in this family. I cannot tell you how impactful that is.
First time ever was 26 in that chair.
My first goal would be to be consistently hit 22 and then move to 20 and then 18. If I could be in the 18s, that would be phenomenal. I mean, the world record is the 16.77, so.
What is she going to be doing next week, next month, next year? You saw the gleam in her eye. When you see that gleam in my daughter's eye, that's worth everything.
As someone who could never run, speed was not in my realm of knowledge. I didn't know what that felt like. when I am in that chair and when my arms are flicking just right and powering down in that rhythm, you just feel so free.